We're gonna start her up. We're gonna put the backhoe back on. Low range?
Yeah.
See where's low?
All the way down here.
Go around, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back her out of here.
Yeah. I'm gonna back up. And it's a little forgiving. It has those wedges.
What wedges is that?
Well, see underneath there's kind of angle pieces. You can be a little off, and it'll see underneath. Go underneath that pin. See that plate that looks bent? That's supposed to be like that.
Oh, okay.
So if you're a little off, it'll self-center.
Right, okay.
It's a little forgiving.
Okay.
But the closer you can get, the better. So, see it bumped in there?
Yeah.
Just watch yourself though.
Yep.
Because, I got it. Backing up, and then it hits. That's as far as I can go.
Okay.
So I'm going to shut
Bucket
it
down.
off.
Shuts it off. Put the bucket down. Okay. So that hose it there.
You should always wipe them, and then so it kind of goes there, and then this sleeve moves, just like an airline. There, no, there, and then. Give them a tug to make sure, because you can't always tell. When I'm over here, because it's not running, it doesn't matter. This gets pushed in as per the sticker.
Okay.
That gets pushed in, and that's to do with the hydraulics.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna stop for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then now as per the sticker with backhoe, we want to flip that up that way.
Yeah.
These are two separate sizes. Small one on the bottom. Big one on the top. Now, are they getting you a manual? Did you talk about that?
Yeah, he's going to email me a manual.
Okay, because they have good information. So that pushes in like that. Sometimes you have to push those sleeves, not always.
You've been very helpful, though. I've been learning
Good.
a lot from you.
Well, good. I hope. And
this video, I'll go over it again.
The big thing is to just be very careful. That's all. And then that is lined up there. Push that sleeve.
Good.
Tug on both of them.
Okay.
And yeah, so verify that backhoe, this is pushed in, this is flipped sideways.
And
now,
what is this right here?
Oh, okay, so this is where you fill the hydraulic oil.
Okay.
And this is a dipstick for it.
Hydraulic oil.
And this is not a good time to check it. It's not 100% level, but I will say that it's perfect because I did it myself.
Okay.
So
you basically you put about on the invoice is like $7 grand or so. You actually did everything.
Yeah.
I figured you did.
And I don't think they wanted to, but like I think maybe when you're initially going to pick it up, there was wear in the tie rods at first, and then Caleb was away, and the service manager, and he said just check it over and see what it needs.
Yeah.
So we did everything that is like, I mean, it's an old machine. But there's not issues with it.
Yeah.
There's wear. Pivot bushings. All these are new pins.
Okay.
And bushings because there was a lot of play in.
I'm gonna get a grease gun from you and
okay, yeah.
And a spray for the scratches and stuff.
Yeah.
On the nuts, with our side by zero turn.
Yeah.
We were gonna get that up there. And mount in Ottawa, but I figure I'll just get it here.
Yeah. Okay. And this is all greased now.
Okay.
So
can you give me an idea on where I should grease it?
Okay. So the
anywhere I noticed there's anywhere there's a nipple.
Yeah. If you're getting the manual, it tells you in there. I don't think it has a diagram, but basically,
like here.
If you're like all these pivots have one way or another, either in the pin or in the component.
Okay.
And so if you're using the loader a lot, like basically it's every 8 to 10 hours the loader should be greased.
Okay.
And especially so grease that. But
okay.
as a property owner, you may be using it all day, but you're not doing 9 hours work or 10 hours work.
True.
So just kind of ballpark. And then there's really on the front end, there's just these two grease fittings.
Okay.
So you just give them, there's no other grease fittings to speak of. And the same with the backhoe, just all the pivots. And all these do grease.
Okay.
And then just all the pivots, there's grease fittings in there. And I don't actually clean these. I leave the grease there because it keeps the dirt from sticking really hard.
Yeah,
then
sure.
you can just dig it out, wipe it off, and do that.
Okay.
So yes, definitely greases now. So it'd be a shame not to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because once they run dry a little bit, it'll like these pins have a little hole in here, and once they get a little play, they start hammering, and then that hole gets closed up, and then you can't grease it. You have to take it apart. So
Sure.
it would be worthwhile. So same as a backhoe, like every 8 to 10 hours, grease it.
Now in the wintertime, should you put this up so it doesn't get rusty?
Well, yes, that is ideal, except you're never really gonna get all of them. So you can curl a bucket back, you can pull a stick out. It depends. Like, so
What do you suggest for the wintertime if you're not going to use this? Like, we'll
Well-
probably take it off in the wintertime and use it for pulling logs, hypothetically.
Yes.
So we'll just keep it aside under tarp.
You can do the same thing that we did, but have this buckets tipped up. So this is retracted and the stick out. You'd have to try it. It's a little trickier. Like when you have it like this, you have a bit more.
Sure.
So you can spray fluid film on it.
Fluid film.
Yeah, realistically, if it's sitting over the winter, it's fine. But if it's sitting for several years, you're gonna have problems with spray
Yeah.
it. So over the winter is realistically fine.
Okay.
You hook it like.
So you can still put the drawbar in with this backhoe
Yeah,
on.
and you have a chain underneath, like, because basically we shouldn't be crouching around here when
Okay.
it's not hooked up.
Sure.
But basically, it's all flat underneath. So if you had it hooked to the drawbar in a chain, it could be done.
Oh, okay. That's good.
It's not.
So instead of you
See,
just don't have the
thing with
3-point
the
hitch on them.
backhoe, yes. So if you don't have a 3-point hitch implement to go on right now, you probably can make do with the backhoe on. It adds a lot of weight. It gives it a lot more stability with the loader if you're using loader work. But that's just something you kind of have to find out. So I'm gonna. Oh no, I'm just gonna start this
Okay,
up.
hold on a second. I'm going to come over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start it.
Okay.
And then, but just maybe stand back. 'Cause
Sure.
It's not, and I'm gonna come over there.
Okay.